Good morning, Khiva. This is my second day in Khiva. I'm currently at the rooftop hotel that I'm staying. It's just a small homestay in the old town of this wall city in Khiva. And it's 9 Celsius just now. Probably go up to 10, 12 Celsius in an hour. That'll be good. It's actually freezing cold. I didn't bring my warm jacket, so I put 2 layers of shirts and then with a wind blocker. Ooh, my ears are getting cold. That's where I stay. Zukro Boutique Hotel. It has a rooftop, and these are the typical street view. Now it's like 6:45, so there's no one around. The tourist is probably coming in like 9 o'clock when the city open. But at night, you actually can walk in anytime you want. However, certain places, oh by the way, Chevrolet is everywhere. Now they open up to have a lot more cars, so you see a lot of EV cars in the car, especially in Tashkent, even over here as well. Now I'm in Khiva. That's a wall city. I put up the hood to protect myself from the wind. I was wrong. Actually, a lot of people are already here. Those are photography enthusiasts or pro. Look at the light. It's amazingly good. Yeah, that is one of the old palace with some ruin inside. Afterwards, I'll go in again. Now some of the names I can't even remember because a lot of the places, madrasa and so on, the names are quite similar. So look at this. That is the Great Monument, and it's on Lonely Planet's cover for Central Asia. I wonder if I can shoot myself, right, using the tripod, but of course the tripod can't even shoot the entire tower. And since I'm local, they are cycling. So I'm using a wider lens this morning. It's Kata Mino minaret, half minaret that built halfway, used to be having the intention to have the highest minaret in the Arabic world, but somehow it stopped halfway. I love this statue. There's a lot of the bronze statue around. There are more statues. Another one making pottery. Look at the view here. It's amazing. And I'm all by myself here. Look at the view here. And I like it's going actually down. This is probably one of the good view that I really like. I like Khiva. You're staying in an old town and basically you can enjoy the view without rushing and then have to take transport, because for the last 2 days we just walk around all these alleys and explore. They have about 50 plus to 60, I think probably nearer to 60 plus. All this is open, they call it a museum city. Basically the entire wall city is a museum. So all the schools, building, actually mostly of them are old school, the madrasa, converted to places that you can buy things, shopping, souvenirs and so on. You see, you basically can walk to all these places. So let's take a walk. It will open at 9. So each of these shops you can actually visit. Some of them is displaying as a theme museum from musical instrument to a lot of different things. Now this is my first time using method like this, so I'm not sure. Is that a good way to record my journey or eventually share it out? Let's see what we can turn out here. This is the Islam minaret. I think it still remains as one of the highest in the Islamic world. Let's take a look. At night, like last night, you see a lot of tables there. People can just sit there and enjoy. These are the typical building converted to hotels, so car can drive in as well. Yeah. Later on, this is the main alley. I'm going to show you the turn right now. You're able to see a lot of shops opening, and it's getting very crowded. This is like the boulevard, the main hallway, back to where we came from just now. Now I will walk another way towards the palace. I think the main excitement is Jama Mosque, the wooden mosque is behind me. However, I'm walking towards the palace. Is on my right hand side later on. These are all madrasa. Again, they are schools, sort of like universities. Now here will be an interesting view of the tiger. The tiger, because of nighttime getting cold, is being wrapped up in this costume. I'll show you the pictures. And last night we have a chance to look at the acrobat. Or rope walkers by a family, including the young kids. Very talented. Look at that, it's amazing. But you start from Khiva, it seems like wow. When you go to Bukhara, you wow. Then you go to Samarkand, you say wow. That would be the right sequence to visit. That's the madrasa, and that's another restaurants underneath as well. So in the courtyard, they put out the tables. You can actually sit down and enjoy. Inside, they are making, there's a few artistry. There's one over the other side, making the pottery, the couple type of potteries. So this place has been very, to me it's interesting. It feels like a lot of the ancient city that we visited, from Iran to Pakistan, the Silk Road. It reminds me of Alibaba, another story from Sinbad, 1001 Night type of stories. You see the shops over here, they are modernized, but in the old days, those bazaar, you know, in the narrow street. That is how it feels. See that? So you can imagine all this like bazaar, and then the thief is stealing something, jumping around. That type of scene is right here. That is the Silk Road. Now let me see if I can put the tripods there and then use this lens. In most scene I probably wouldn't use that. So now I just do a quick walk around using one lens and see how it goes. It can capture some very different perspective. Yeah, yesterday is kind of cold. In fact, this morning is the same. This morning is 9 Celsius. I stood up on the rooftop, but the wind is blowing, very, very cold because of the wind factors. And I didn't bring much. So what I do now is something from, I just realized I have something, a sleeve that's UV protection. I bought from Uniqlo. And I use it as a long sleeve shirt because inside is actually a t-shirt. So that gives me a protective layers in sort of like cool morning. But the temperature rises up pretty fast. By the time it reaches like 9 o'clock, you probably have to just wear a t-shirt and shorts. The temperature variation is quite wide. So you see, all this wall city, all by your side, all by yourself. Okay, so I'm purposely showing you how big are all these groups. See that? 人山人海.
Ah, vale.
Tourists everywhere to show you how popular. Wow, that's another big group in front. Ah, okay, so at night, last night I'm actually looking at this view. So let me turn around and show you. So I probably would show you in between with camera shots. Then you're able to see in daytime versus nighttime. Aha, I find a photographic spot. Do you see that? Look at that. You know, all this building has been restored. They are not like that in the past or in before the restoration. They did a very good job. Everywhere you go or turn is basically a scenic spot. Amazing. But some people would get numb after seeing many of this type of structure. So hence, interacting with the people is important to enhance the memory. How are you, puppy?
How many positions?
11.
11 positions. 11.
All
Look.
vertical. 3, 3.
Voilà. Et 3, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not all computer. 9, 10. Class open 11.
11.
Aha, aha, aha.
just now the wind picked up again. Now it's getting calmer, so the wind chill does make a difference. Now let's take a look and walk in here. Ooh, interesting archway. So there's a lot of this archway. You see the 3 layers? Let's go in. So these are the typical madrasa. And there's no one here yet. Interesting. So let's do another walk. Cool. You know, I like this sort of architecture and design. See that? The arc. Cool. Maybe I can sit around here. So I'm sitting at Khiva early in the morning. It's actually not that early anymore. The sun already coming out. It's close to 7:30 right now. I'm using the action camera, Insta360, to do a vlog. I don't do vlog, I don't do selfie. But now I'm thinking maybe it's time, I'm 52 years old now, to start a new journey, explore new things. So maybe I don't like to vlog, perhaps I need to vlog more. Vlog is not to show to other people. I try to cultivate my own style and journey. Why do I want to do it? I do not want to do something to please someone else. It's something for myself that is more sustainable. Hence, a lot of gears and all this may not work at the moment. So this is a smaller gig setup, and I probably can use it for video journal. I tried using phone. Phone is easier to do that, whereas this action camera is not so. The camera is good for walking when it's stabilization required. Then the action camera is much better. If I want to do something new, what should I do? I have no idea. And recently, a few days ago, I dig up my old blog using Blogspot. It's still there. Then I discovered a lot of typo mistakes, so time to clean up those old articles. Then I discovered 2012, 2013, I actually write quite a lot of articles and also post it up. And I find it's a good way to remember. I couldn't remember some of the details anymore. So if I have that, that would be excellent. A way to practice is I still get used to looking at the screen instead of looking at the camera. So perhaps I need to look at the camera. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Talking about perfection, I realized that aiming for perfection gives me a lot of frustration. But if I aim for just 80%, good. Let 20%, whatever it is, as is, and take it as it comes, then it's more tolerable and less stress. So I've been practicing and living this right now. Try to prepare and then just let it go when things doesn't turn out. Yeah, perhaps I should start a YouTube, and this YouTube can be my own video vlog. I don't have to pay for the hosting, just put it up there. But I'm not sure if anyone want to follow. Probably some people who are curious, what am I doing? Feel free to follow if I post it up. The reason if I really want to post to YouTube is forcing myself to create content. I think that is the main reason. I've been doing that for Substack. So I started a Substack challenge to force myself to write an article every week. So, by right, today I need to write an article as well, but I didn't bring my laptop. Probably I can do it using my handphone. So I've been doing that close to 2 years now, almost. I think it's 80 plus to 90s article. Hence, ability to post a video every day or every week, that would be challenging. And it's interesting challenge. I probably would start that. If I start that, then I'm thinking, what should I talk about? My English is not as good, but able to understand with a bit of broken English, wrong grammar. But if I'm not too particular about myself, just express it, right? As is, because that is the authentic self. And I also want to try something. One take, unplug. Means for more sustainable, ongoing video journal, I would like to remove almost like no editing. Of course, if some boring scenes or empty shot, wrong camera movement, I probably will edit it out. By doing so, I probably can sustain it, because I don't like to spend a lot of time doing editing. I just want to have a quick way that I can publish, because I don't want to start with gadget. The best way to live is just sit there doing nothing and be there, be present, rather than shooting a camera and so on. But I enjoy photography, so let me explain why. During the moment when I'm looking at a subject, an angle, I'm there. I'm with the subject. So it gives me peace and joy. This morning is good, so I do my own self-walk around this old city. Then I can just pay attention to every corner, every small thing. Okay, let's continue walking now. There's a lot of cleaner in Tashkent. I noticed that they keep the street very, very clean. And over here as well, they keep it very nice and clean. Oh, the sun's coming up. I'm soaking in the warm sun. That would be good. This is the wall again. I'll probably show you what I'm looking at right now. That is the view. See the shadows? Yeah, that's me walking. In front of me, that is the famous restaurant with a view. So we were there for 2 nights, but we are sitting at different table. In fact, 3 nights, because we discovered they have 3 shops. You see, 1, 2 on the left. There's another one behind. So we have tried all 3. The name is Terasa. So they have old Terasa. The one on the right hand side is second terrace, they call it. And look at the beautiful flowers. Yeah, I like the temperature because I'm not sweaty walking around in this like strong sunlight. Actually, the UV is pretty high, I think, and the air is very dry. Oh yeah, if you come, remember to bring lotions. Bring some lotions with you. Else you feel very dry. The water here in Khiva, like some of the desert city I visited, is actually a bit salty. This is Terasa. So we're sitting, I think we visited 4 times. One for tea time, right, at this balcony with the trees, because you are looking at that view, so it's pretty nice. And then the top rooftop is also quite nice. There's another one behind, and there you go. Old Terasa. So there are 3 of them. Now, here's an interesting bronze sculpture that I like. 2 boys eating melons. some of these statue I have challenged photographing them because of the poor lighting condition. First, they are darker in bronze color, and at certain time of the day, certain part of the sunlight will shine on them. It's very hard to photograph, but I do like how lively are all the sculpture. Very, very nice. I'm yet to discover my style. If I like traveling, I like photography, so maybe I should produce something and show you places I visited. But there are a few types of travel. Yeah, tourist tour. Tourist is called 旅游. 旅行 is traveler. And the last one is 旅居 is probably, yeah, that's an English word for it. It's basically you stay in a place for a longer time, such as like a month to 3 months, to really soak into the culture. At the moment I'm traveling. I enjoy traveling. So I didn't join most of the tours so that I'm totally on my own, using my own style, take my own time, face my own challenges. When you travel, it's always full of challenges. Kauta Mino Minaret. Halfway. So imagine if it's really completed, they'll be the tallest in the Islamic world. And here's one of the gates. The city wall has a few gates. Ooh, I like the sunlight. Cool. No, it's warm because I'm actually very cold. So do check the temperature for the local temperature before you come. So I'll show you the comparison later on with the shop open and with the shop before they open. It's quiet and nice. Yeah, in front is Juma Mosque. Oh, by the way, later on probably we will see Michael again. Now, who is Michael? Michael is this Mongolian white camel. Right, and he will be situated here. With me is Sanja, and then the Dabaham Lotuo camel is from Mongolia. His name is Michael. And Sanja just showed me it eats the thorn leaf. What do you call again? The leaf? Prickle. Yeah, prickle. So it's like having a lot of thorns, and yet it can bite and chew. It's very interesting. Camel thorn. Yes.
Grows in desert.
Grows in desert. Okay, very nice. Nice meeting
Thank you.
I think 7 something. Some shops are already setting up because they want to get ready for the tourists waking up. The hotel here is serving breakfast at 8. To me, it's like slightly late, but it's okay. No one's like me. Very few. There are a few travelers also similar. See, look at the light, amazing. And the local merchants setting up the stalls. Look at the light. Salam. This is a museum now, showing off or showcasing, not showing off. You see? Wrong choice of word. Musical instruments. So different artistry from calligraphy to different subject matter. They have a museum for this. So come and visit. Here is another tea house having very nice trees. I think there's no one here yet. Let's take a look. Also, they like to have chai, the Chinese tea. So when you're tired, you can sit down in one of this type of tea houses. And there are some trees here. We have grapes and other plants right at our hotel. I'll show you up. Really cozy. Okay, probably good time to walk back to my little hotel that I stay. Look at the light. Actually, by about 9 o'clock, to me even 10 o'clock, the light already too harsh. It's been too much. And look at the sky. For a few days here, the sky is totally blue. Zero cloud. Zero precipitation. There's a lot of alleyways. Most of the locals do not stay here. Some do. Most of them stay outside the old city wall because I think the facilities will be better. Can this be my vlogging style? Say whatever come into my mind and without a script, without anything. Just share my impression, the places that I've been to, and some learning or discovery. Now here's a madrasa turning into a boutique hotel, so plenty of this. So these are the alleyways I'm talking about. So it's quite a number of them. Away from the main street, the main boulevard, I call it. That's a name. I just make it up. Don't trust whatever I say. Oh, by the way, take a look. So we're in Ijan Kala. Qala can be Kala as well. This is the wall city. So they refurbish it. Salam. Yep, so I'll continue walking back to my hotel. And you see some, those are cable on top. They conceal it so that it looks more natural. Else you see some of the cable that is not tidy up would have a lot of very messy loose end. Another hotel again, plenty of them. Here is good. I like this. Then you can see the size of a house and the mud wall. Yeah, continue exploring. Now this is out of the beaten path where I would say most tourists would not come here, especially if they're rushing on a tour. Some tourist package would drop you here for a day. I would say the best time allocation is 2 days. That means spend 3 days, 2 nights. That is excellent, or the best amount of time for Khiva. And the sequence, I would say, if you landed in Tashkent, probably visit Khiva first, then work backward to Bukhara and Samarkand, so that you start using a timeline. You see my shadow? Hello. The timeline is starting from very ancient, then back to civilization, that type of feel. This is already well modernized, so you can see some of the structure. Oh, I see an old car. Interesting. For information, I don't know where am I right now. I'm just getting lost. Ooh, interesting. You see. So I normally like to venture into The old city wall. And here is an old car. In certain part of the city, you can see a lot of these very, I'm not sure, is that Russian built? I can't even recognize the brand. And again here, Chevrolet. See, so if I'm get lost just looking at the city wall, then making a round, I should be able to find back my hotel. So I'm continue exploring, switching between strong sunlight and manageable light. Here, salam. Walking without Waze or Google Map, you need some landmark or point. If you are exploring Khiva, look for the minarets because they are the highest line of sight, so you probably won't get lost. In case you're wandering in this alleyway, look for the city wall because the city wall is like a square or circular shape, right? So it'll bring you back to the right place. Ooh. Talking about construction, in Tashkent I noticed it's everywhere there's construction, and a lot of the abandoned retail store. I'm not sure if that is the effect after the pandemic. Maybe I can check with some local. Talking about chatting, most people here, even in Tashkent, do not speak English. I visited restaurants, places, and a number of them do not speak. So you probably can install Google apps, such as the Google Translate. I see. So if you get lost, just bump into the wall. The city wall will bring you back to a circle. Now looking at the pebble road here, some are not in such a good condition. Oh, there's a hole. If you're walking at night, make sure you use the camera light to show you the way and light Chevrolet again. And these are some construction of the house. Yeah. So I'm walking at the outer perimeters. That should bring me back to my stay. Then, in time for breakfast, look at that. In the middle of the road, pretty dangerous. So hence, if you drive or walk at night, but at night is quite safe. And also a lot of lighting. It's not too bad. So far I do not need a torchlight yet. Here you go, see, they're enjoying their breakfast. This is that a fig tree? No, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what brand of car is this. Bingo, Chevrolet. Do you feel bored walking with me? What car is this? Chevrolet! Yeah, I think we are closer. Ooh, I like the light. Simple, and the actual resident keeps a lot of flowers, flora, and plants. Some have fruit trees. It's beautiful. Small garden. Yeah. Khiva is an oasis. But now actually, with the modern things, or during the agriculture days, they put in very nice irrigation. We are near to the desert, so the temperature, everything else is actually closer to how you feel like a desert. But it's actually better. it still have a pretty good. Now I think I'm getting back to where I started from. That is a tour. What car is this? Chevrolet. Okay, maybe I shoot the car. The logo. Okay, just in time for my breakfast. Oh, let me show you the grapes. I discover there's grapes here. Their grapes are smaller. See that? And beautiful flowers as well.